Opening night from the Audi Dome of the BEKO BBL season, the EWE Oldenburg Baskets defeat FC Bayern Basketball 80-61. With me to talk about it is head coach from the Baskets, Sebastian Machowski. Coach, you were quoted on TV when the match was close, when the game was close. Let's get in their faces. You had to be happy about how the team responded. From that point on, you built a 30-point lead.
We played a great game. We didn't know coming in here how the release of Coach Dirk Bauermann would affect this Bayern team. They have a great organization and definitely a strong roster. But we concentrated on ourselves, and I guess the team played an almost perfect game. We built this lead, and at that point, maybe the players thought this game was over. That's why I had to wake them up a little bit. Bayern got back with a little press, making a couple of shots. But I think eventually we controlled this tempo and won a deserved game also with this lead.
Well, that's basketball. All teams make a run. What did you say to the team during that run? And I'm sure you're happy with how they responded, but what did you see in the team that how they changed and regained their focus?
I think it was important for us that we controlled the boards. We gave them, in those runs that Bayern made, too many second chances. That was early in the game, in the first quarter, and then during the time when they made that run, when they pressed us, they had too many second chances, and this is something that hurt us. So I told the team we had to control the boards again, and when we do beat the press, go for easy points. When you don't have that, just run the clock down, but then again be aggressive. We kind of lost that aggressiveness offensively that gained us this 30-point lead. So when we refound it, we built the lead again and eventually cruised to the victory.
But the way your team played today, the way they responded, is this a team that can not only get it back into the playoffs, but could once again be the BEKO BBL champions?
You're not going to hear me say that. The point is, we want to go into any game to win it. That's what we did today. That was our approach. That's going to be our approach and intention when we meet Bamberg on Sunday in Oldenburg. So, yes, our goal is to be in the playoffs. Then everything might be possible. But at this point, I'm very happy. We won this first game. We won on the road. We won at Munich. Now let's take on Bamberg.
Yeah, first of all, we mentioned that it's very important, especially in the first game of the season, and then you don't really know even yourself that well. So far, you don't know the opponents that well because you have a chances to scout them only in the preseason games, and the teams they didn't really show their true face yet. That is very, very important to spend extra effort, extra desire, and fight hard and compete for 40 minutes. In the second quarter and the third quarter, we didn't spend the proper effort. We didn't compete hard enough. That was a result to lose our focus and our concentration, and we gave the opportunity to Oldenburg to set the tone and control the rhythm, control the pace of the game, and I think that really cost us. That's what had happened.
But you had to be happy about how the team responded, being down by almost 30 points, how the team fought in the second half.
Yeah, I think that's the one thing that we definitely have to keep, and I think that can really show a part of our real face, and we definitely want to keep that and build on that and go to the next game, keeping for the most part the fourth quarter.
They say a team learns more from losing than from winning. So what did you learn today, and what do you have to work on before your next game?
Like I said, there's not much time of working. You cannot expect much in 2 days. Well, the thing that we have learned is in any professional sport so far in basketball, there is no time. There is no any way to do not compete and do not fight, and that's a big lesson. And like I said, we're gonna keep this one, and we're gonna have long memory.
Rickey, 15 points, 6 rebounds today, 2 of 3 from three-point line. Talk about how you guys were able to get such a big lead on Bayern today.
I think we did it with defense. We tried to limit some of their easy baskets inside, Holman and Troutman, and try to not let Rice get going. And I think we paid our attention to them and were able to get some stops.
But you had a 30-point lead, and Coach said you probably lost some focus there. Every team makes a run there. What did you guys say to yourselves, and what did Coach tell you to get back on track?
We knew we had to finish the game. The game wasn't over, and the guys were at home, and they really wanted to come back and win. And we knew in the second half that they were going to come out and play hard. And like you said, we lost some focus, but we were able to talk to each other and kind of finish out the game.
well, we started the game really well. So, I mean, it was in the second and third quarter that, you know, we weren't hitting shots. They were making some smart plays, passing it out, driving and kicking for the open shot, and they was hitting them. We didn't hit as many open shots as we should have, and, you know, couple risks that we did during the game, it put us in a hole, and we got in a big hole. And it was, you know, once you get in a 20, 30-point hole, it's kind of difficult to come out of.
You finished with 14 points today. You had to be happy yourself and with your teammates that you guys fought back from that big hole.
Yeah, we definitely dug deep. We started pressing, something that, you know, we normally don't do, but like we forced them into some difficult situations where they turned the ball over and we got some easy buckets. Personally, about my performance is not a typical performance of mine, but, you know, we have different roles this year, and we just got to figure it out when we're out there on the court.
And that wraps up our coverage from the Audi Dome, where the EWE Baskets Oldenburg defeat FC Bayern Basketball 80-61. Rickey Paulding led 5 players on the Baskets in double figures with 15 points. Ronald Burrell with 13 points. Chevon Troutman, the lone double figures in 14 points for Bayern Basketball. Well, that's the best thing about opening day. You may lose that first one, but then the rest of the season is right there for the taking. So for the Baskets Oldenburg, it's a great start to the season. For Bayern Basketball, they have a lot to fix. Make sure to follow Sport Eagle TV throughout the BEKO BBL season. We'll have coverage. Follow us on Twitter, Sport Eagle TV. From the Audi Dome in Munich, Salman Mitha, Sport Eagle TV.